Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blue Jays Baseball from the Rogers Center here in Toronto, Canada, where the Milwaukee Brewers are coming north of the border to take on the Jays. Welcome to the show here today. It is a beautiful day in Toronto. The fans are out. The 50-34 Jays are taking on the 38-46 Milwaukee Brewers. The Milwaukee Brewers struggling within their division. I believe the Pirates and the Cubs are atop of the NL Central, while the Toronto Blue Jays are in a battle with the Tampa Bay Rays for control of the East, the AL East, or maybe it's the Orioles they're battling with, I'm not sure. But there you see a lot of good hitters in this lineup. Prince Fielder returning back to his original team, Johnny Gomes, Brian Dozier, Adeiny Hechavarria. There's a bunch of good players on this team, and they will oppose Archie Bradley, who in 16 games this season has a 4-7 record and a 3.82 ERA, 103.2 innings pitched, 92 hits, 22 walks, 86 strikeouts. So he strikes out just under a batter per 9, and he faces Ichiro to lead off the ball game. Ichiro slap shots one into left field. Gregory Polanco is going to cut it off before it rolls to the wall, throw it in, and Ichiro has himself a leadoff single. Now it's Byron Buxton, 0-2 count. Byron Buxton swinging on the low fastball. He's going to strike out. Byron Buxton, one of the top prospects in baseball coming into this year. Now Prince Fielder has 297 career home runs. Ichiro is going to steal second, though. And Prince Fielder's going to look to get number 300 north of the border. And he's going to drive one into right field. The throw from Harper goes home. That is actually a beautiful throw from Harper, right on line, very fast. Now it's Johnny Gomes. Johnny Gomes is going to take this one into right field, high and deep. Bryce Harper's got that one. Prince Fielder's going to have to retreat, but Ichiro Suzuki will come in to score from third base on that deep fly. Now we go to the bottom half of the inning and we take a look at Josh Gibbons' lineup. A lot of good hitters there. Javier Baez average has dipped. A lot of the averages have dipped for these guys. Anthony Rizzo is down in the high 280s, down from 300 just a few weeks ago. Now they will oppose Daisuke Matsuzaka, who in 16 games has a 3-5 record, a 4.37 ERA in 94 2/3 innings, and only 68 strikeouts. He strikes out only about 6 batters per 9. Now he will face Javier Baez. Javier Baez rips one into left field. That is a single for the rookie Baez, trying to boost that average just a little bit and see if he can bring some power too. Now Mike Trout. Trout strikes out on the slider, trying to do a little bit too much. Devin Mesoraco is going to strike out on the two-seamer low. Now he pitches. No, that's Devin Mesoraco. Or is it? I don't know. No, that's someone else. That's not Devin Mesoraco. Who is that? Chris Nelson, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Now Adeiny Hechavarria is going to strike out swinging. Archie Bradley headed off the field. 1-0 lead still intact. Bottom second. Daisuke Matsuzaka's pitch is ripped into right field by Bryce Harper. That is cut off by the 40-year-old Ichiro Suzuki. And that is going to limit Harper to a single. Now Marlon Byrd. Swinging and missing on the high cutter up around his eyes. Yeah, that wasn't Devin Mesoraco. That was Chris Nelson. Now Ichiro Suzuki drives one up the middle. Javier Baez isn't going to be able to get there in time. Mike Trout just tosses it to Baez, who tosses it to... Actually, Trout tossed it to Rendon, who tossed it to Baez. Now Buxton hits it on the ground. Ichiro is going to get Dave Fielder's choice. Byron Buxton beats it out. Now we go to Prince Fielder. 3-1 count. Fielder draws a walk. Might have been able to take that pitch a long way, but patience is key for Prince Fielder. Draws the walk. Now Johnny Gomes is going to strike out on the circle change. The veteran Gomes always brings a great attitude to the ballpark. Now Chris Johnson gets one just within the fair territory line. I don't think that's what you call it, but I guess I just invented the words fair territory line. Whatever. Now Devin Mesoraco with 2 men on, 2 men out, strikes out to Archie Bradley to end the inning, his second of the game. Now Gregory Polanco takes one back up the middle. It was a little bit of a hanging curveball, and Gregory Polanco makes Daisuke Matsuzaka pay for it. Nothing comes of it though, and Brian Dozier is going to go down on strikes to the man, the myth, the legend, Archie Bradley. Oh, Adeiny Echeverria takes this one high and deep to left field. Does it have enough behind it? No. Gregory Polanco gets there in time to make the catch. Now Mike Trout batting in the bottom half. He rips this one into the hole in left center field, or on the left side of the infield, I guess you could say. Takes it to left field. Now Anthony Rizzo up with the speedster on first. 3-2 count. Daisuke Matsuzaka's pitch is driven into right field. That is going to be caught by Ichiro. I totally thought that was going to be a gapper. And it is a double play. They pick off Mike Trout at first. Now bottom of the fifth inning. Yasmani Grandal trying to get something going. He lines one back up the middle. It is picked up, but it is not picked correctly by Prince Fielder, the veteran first baseman. But nothing comes of that mistake. Now Johnny Gomes is going to go down on strikes again. Poor Johnny Gomes. Just can't get it going today against Archie Bradley. Archie Bradley's got good stuff. Bottom of the sixth inning. Gregory Polanco deep to center field. That is back at the wall. That is going to be caught. Damn, that is caught out there in center field. Gregory Polanco couldn't get it far enough. Now Javier Baez in the bottom of the sixth inning just after is going to drive one down the line in left. And Baez is going to not round the corner. He's going to decide to stay at first. And that is a single for Javier Baez. Mike Trout up next. The pitch is away. He drives it just over the head of Brian Dozier at second base. I almost said second field. Both men are going to advance. And Mike Trout has a double that gets Javier Baez to second. And the Blue Jays may be able to do something here. I almost said the Cubs because the uniforms were blue. Now Anthony Rizzo drives one into shallow right field just past the outstretched glove of Prince Fielder. Mike Trout, with that incredible blazing speed, is able to come around from second to score and tie this game up on a Rizzo RBI single. Now Yasmani Grandal rips one into the corner in right field. Ichiro is going to get there, but this is going to be a double for Grandal. Rizzo is rounding second. He goes home, and he is tagged out. That was actually Bryce Harper, who reached first base on a fielder's choice. Now we're going to go to the bullpen. This was a complete accident. I was just trying to get Brian Morris warming up. No, I was actually trying to sit down Brian Morris, and I accidentally clicked put in game. So we put Brian Morris in completely cold. There you see on the season in 24 games is a 2-1 record, a 4.17 ERA, 30 strikeouts in 36 2/3 innings. He's going to come in to face Brian Dozier, and Brian Dozier is going to take him deep to left field, and I mean deep. That is into the bullpen. Brian Dozier, he's pretty happy about that one. Ron Renicke's happy about that one as the Brewers take a late lead here. Josh Gibbons notably upset for the accidental putting in of Brian Morris, who just really came in, just had that few warm-up pitches. Now Johnny Gomes is gonna do the hat trick. He's 0 for 3. No, he's 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. 3 strikeouts are what I was trying to emphasize. Now Drew Storen comes in. He has been lights out this season. Has a 7.71 ERA in 24 games. Gregory Polanco is going to draw a leadoff walk on a full count. Now what's going to happen? Javier Baez. Polanco steals second. No! Polanco is gunned down at second base. He was close though. So Javier Baez, 1 man out in the inning. 1-2 count. He's going to rip this one into right center field. That is going to roll. That is going to roll. That turns Byron Buxton around. And Baez is able to get into second base safely on that one that Buxton probably could have played a little bit cleaner out in center field. Now Mike Trout is up with a man at second. The tying run at second. And Trout is going to rip one into left center. That is easily going to score Baez. Baez could score that one in his sleep. Mike Trout is going to get into second base on that huge hit for the Toronto Blue Jays that ties this one up against Drew Storen. And they're going to bring in Tommy Hunter, who in 30 games owns a 5.18 ERA and strikes out just about less than a batter an inning. And Rizzo is going to drive in Trout. Trout is coming home. He is going to score. So Rizzo drives in Trout again. And that's pretty much the end of the inning. So Carson Smith comes in. He's been pretty lights out too. Has 20 saves in 22 games. A 1.37 ERA. 23 strikeout in 19 2/3 innings with only 3 walks. And Chris Johnson is going to take him into center field. I thought Mike Trout should have been able to get there for that one. Or at least dive for it and make that catch. But doesn't matter, as now we're going to go to Adeiny Echeverria. Echeverria is going to take it to second. The 6-4-3 double play. Actually, no, that's the 5-4-3 double play. Not as common. You don't see a lot of those. Now Chris Nelson is going to drive this one. A hopper to second base. Throw on to first. And that is the game, folks. The Toronto Blue Jays win a thrilling one. 4-3 over the Milwaukee Brewers. A lot of twists and turns in this one. A lot of changes of the lead. It was tied for a while. But the Toronto Blue Jays walk out of this with a hard-fought victory and increase their lead in the AL East just a little bit more over those Orioles. Well, really everyone in the division, but specifically the Orioles, I think. I'm not sure. I think it might be the Rays. I'm not sure. I mean, I have to check on that after this game. My bad. Carson Smith comes in and closes the door on the Brewers. He has been phenomenal this season in his rookie season. Javier Baez wins Player of the Game, who went 3 for 4 with 2 runs and a double. Big game for the rookie. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, leave a like rating if you did enjoy. Comment down below letting me know what you guys thought of this episode. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.
For the Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits,